Ollantaytambo stands proud in the sacred valley of Peru. This ancient town and fortress holds many secrets. It tells stories of the great Inca Empire. Many people come from all over the world to see it. They want to feel its history and its power. Ollantaytambo was very important to the Incas. It was a strong fortress and a religious center. The name Ollantaytambo itself whispers of legends. Some say it means the place to see down from. Others connect it to a great Inca warrior named Ollanta. He was brave and loved an Inca princess. The stories add to the mystery of this site. Visiting Ollantaytambo is like stepping back in time. You can almost hear the sounds of the Inca people. They lived and worked here many centuries ago. The air is fresh and the views are stunning. Imagine the bustling life that once filled these terraces. Farmers grew crops on the steep mountainsides. Soldiers guarded the valley from high stone walls. Priests performed ceremonies to honor their gods. The Incas were skilled builders and planners. They created a place that was both beautiful and strong. Today, Ollantaytambo continues to fascinate us all. Ollantaytambo has a rich and exciting history. It was an important estate for an Inca emperor. His name was Pachacuti. He was a great builder and conqueror. Pachacuti transformed the Inca world. He made Cusco a mighty capital. He also developed Ollantaytambo in the 15th century. He built impressive terraces for farming. He constructed grand buildings for ceremonies and for living. This was a place of royal importance. The fortress played a key role during the Spanish conquest. Manco Inca Yupanqui was a brave Inca leader. He fought against the Spanish invaders. In 1537, Ollantaytambo became his stronghold. He used its high terraces and strong walls. He won a significant battle here against the Spanish. This victory showed the strength of Inca resistance. But the struggle was very hard. Manco Inca knew he could not hold Ollantaytambo forever. The Spanish forces were too many. Eventually Manco Inca had to retreat. But his stand at Ollantaytambo is remembered. It is a symbol of Inca courage. The architecture of Ollantaytambo is simply breathtaking. The Incas were master stonemasons. They worked with enormous stones, some weighing many tons. How they cut and moved these stones is a great mystery. They did not have iron tools or the wheel, yet their stonework is incredibly precise. The stones fit together perfectly. You cannot even slip a knife blade between them. This is a hallmark of Inca construction. Look closely at the massive stone blocks. They form the walls of temples and storehouses. The most famous are the 6 monoliths of the Temple of the Sun. These giant pink porphyry stones are truly impressive. They were brought from a quarry far away. The quarry was on the other side of the river. It was also high up on another mountain. The effort to move them must have been huge. It shows the power and organization of the Inca Empire. The Incas also built amazing agricultural terraces. These are called andeans. They climbed the steep slopes of the mountains. These terraces were not just for beauty. They allowed the Incas to grow crops in difficult terrain. They also helped prevent soil erosion. The design of the terraces shows a deep understanding of agriculture. High above the main terraces stands the Temple of the Sun. This was one of the most important religious sites in Ollantaytambo. Reaching it requires a climb up many stone steps, but the effort is well worth it. As you ascend, the views become more and more spectacular. You can see the whole valley spread out below you. You can see the Urubamba River snaking through the land. The Temple of the Sun is famous for its 6 giant monoliths. These upright stones are made of pink granite. They are enormous and perfectly fitted. They form a wall that is truly awe-inspiring. Between some of these main stones are smaller slate pieces. These were perhaps to help with stability or for decoration. The exact purpose of the Temple of the Sun is debated, but it was clearly a place of great spiritual significance. It was dedicated to Inti, the Inca sun god. Imagine Inca priests conducting ceremonies here. They would have watched the sun rise over the mountains. They would have made offerings to their powerful god. The sun was crucial for life and for agriculture. The Incas revered it deeply. Despite being unfinished, its power and beauty are undeniable. It remains a highlight for every visitor to Ollantaytambo. Water was sacred to the Incas. They understood its vital importance for life. At Ollantaytambo, you can see their mastery of hydraulic engineering. There are many fountains and water channels throughout the site. These are often called banos, or baths. One of the most famous is the Bano de la Nusta. This means Bath of the Princess. It is a beautiful fountain carved from a single block of granite. The water still flows through many of these ancient channels. It is clear and cool. The sound of running water adds to the peaceful atmosphere of Ollantaytambo. The Incas designed complex systems to bring water to the town. They brought it from mountain springs. The channels are carefully built. They have gentle slopes to control the water flow. This shows great skill in planning. These water features were not just practical, they also had ceremonial purposes. Water was used in rituals of purification. The fountains are often decorated with fine carvings. This shows their importance. Below the impressive fortress lies the town of Ollantaytambo. This is not just any town. It is one of the best preserved Inca towns in Peru. Many of its inhabitants live in houses that date back to Inca times. These houses have ancient stone foundations. The narrow cobblestone streets follow the original Inca layout. Walking through this town is like stepping into a living museum. It is a rare and special experience. The town is laid out in a grid system. This was typical of Inca urban planning. The streets are lined with water channels. These channels still carry water just as they did centuries ago. The local people continue many traditions. You can see their colorful clothing. You can hear the Quechua language being spoken. Quechua was the language of the Incas. This continuity with the past is remarkable. It makes Ollantaytambo unique. The town square, or Plaza de Armas, is the heart of the community. It is a lively place with shops and cafes. Local people gather here. Travelers rest here before or after visiting the ruins. The presence of the modern town adds to the charm of Ollantaytambo. It shows that this place is not just a relic of the past. For any travel enthusiast, Ollantaytambo is a dream destination. It offers a perfect blend of history, culture, and natural beauty. The scale of the ruins is immense. The skill of the Inca builders is astonishing. The stories of its past are captivating. It is a place that sparks your imagination. It makes you wonder about the people who lived here. It makes you marvel at their achievements. This site truly has something for everyone. The journey to Ollantaytambo is itself an adventure. It is located in the beautiful sacred valley of the Incas. This valley is surrounded by towering Andean peaks. The Urubamba River flows through it. The scenery is stunning. Many visitors arrive by train from Cusco or Aguas Calientes. The train ride offers breathtaking views. Others explore the valley by road, stopping at other Inca sites along the way. The journey builds anticipation for what awaits. Ollantaytambo is also a gateway to other famous sites. It is a common starting point for the Inca Trail to Machu Picchu. Many travelers spend a night or two here. They acclimatize to the altitude. They explore the ruins and the town. This makes it a convenient and logical stop. Exploring Ollantaytambo is more than just sightseeing. It is an opportunity to connect with something deeper. It is a chance to feel the spirit of the Inca people. Their presence seems to linger in the stones. It whispers in the wind that blows through the valley. As you walk through the site, take time to pause. Try to imagine life here centuries ago. Think about the beliefs and values of the Incas. This can be a very moving experience. The Incas had a profound connection with nature. They saw mountains, rivers, and the sun as sacred. Their architecture reflects this deep respect. Buildings are often aligned with celestial events. They are integrated into the landscape. At Ollantaytambo, you can see this harmony everywhere. The terraces follow the curves of the mountains. The temples are positioned to catch the sunlight. This connection to the natural world is something we can learn from. The resilience of the Inca culture is also inspiring. Despite the conquest, many traditions have survived. The Quechua language is still spoken. Traditional farming methods are still used. The people of Ollantaytambo are proud descendants of this heritage. Meeting them and learning about their lives can be very rewarding. Ollantaytambo awaits your discovery. It is a place of immense beauty and profound history. It holds countless stories within its ancient stones. This essay has only scratched the surface of its wonders. There is so much more to see and learn. We encourage you to delve deeper into the history of Ollantaytambo. Read about the Inca Empire, learn about their culture, learn about their beliefs, learn about their incredible achievements. The more you know, the richer your visit will be. Consider making Ollantaytambo a part of your travel plans. Allow yourself enough time to truly experience it. Climb the great terraces. Wander through the Temple of the Sun. Explore the water channels and the living town. Feel the Andean sun on your face. Listen to the sounds of this ancient place. Let its magic seep into your soul. This is an experience that will stay with you long after you have left. It is a journey into the heart of a magnificent civilization. When you visit, remember to be a respectful traveler. This is a sacred site for many people. It is a precious piece of world heritage. Help preserve it for future generations. Take only photographs. Leave only footprints.